What's up everybody? In this video, what I want to share is that either being myself as an aspirant for Indian Foreign Service, or also a person who's going to have an official diplomatic and Indian passport holder, which means it's possible to have official diplomatic passport holder. Being myself as a person who's going to have that official and diplomatic Indian passport, I really want to share this topic called why this Indian traditional family life sucks like the sewage. Okay, so my dear friends, the issue is that why I say this word Indian traditional family life sucks, because let me tell you, most of these people in India are very close-minded and who always have a mindset of what would people say, what would community say. They have this hypocritic attitude and doing comparison studies in the fucking outdated ones, because you don't understand that Indian parents put their child under the peer pressure of asking them to read that fucking bloody outdated syllabus. I'm telling you, I'm not joking with you. You know, I may have laughed, but it's a very serious thing, because they do comparison with another pupil who got A+. Take for example, when this guy got A+, another person got A+. Immediately, what they do is that the person who got A, their parents would immediately start comparing with that another idiot's thing. They look at that people who got A+. So what it has going to do with it? Tell me, my friends. And let me tell you guys, even though I'm an aspirant for Indian Foreign Service, I'm telling you the fact that Indian system of education sucks, man. All the circles are bloody outdated, and I refuse to be a part of it, because even though I didn't study for any of the during some school days, I refused to study for their exam because I knew that all this were stupid. And another problem is that the Indians parents' expectation only sees that become engineer, doctor, and cracking this competitive exam to get into that IIT. It's a fucking outdated syllabus, and to become the commander. These are the only things these Indian parents do. They never ever talk about innovation or creativity. I have seen it, my friend. No idiots in this in the society talks about innovation. I'm being honest with you, my friends. This is not at all a vertigo or some fancy shows. I'm telling you the real fact of India that I faced. And also the coaching centers that I have told, even they do the same rote learning, which doesn't gather any knowledge. And let me tell you guys, even if a pupil, which means a candidate, I'm telling you, scores A+ in the Indian system of education with a bloody outdated syllabus and cracking IIT, JEE and some any other competitive exams to get this job. You take this to any country, this has no fucking value at all, because in other countries they are not bothered about the outdated Indian system of education. They are only bothered about their system of education, and they will surely ask where is the practical knowledge, because I'll show you an example. Take this book, okay? This is showing you from here to here, okay? This is to tell you that the book what I have shown, they read the whole thing, which doesn't even apply in real world. Because the note which I have shown is an example to tell you that all these books that I have written is a notes, for example, and the book what I showed is just an example. It's not a real thing, real book. Because why I showed notebook as an example, because to understand that how that all that facts and informations are outdated, that doesn't even apply in the real world. Okay. And especially when a child wants to pursue something, let's say a girl who wants to become a modeling in Rapunzel's, in any other field, okay, like how I say, because Rapunzel is a girl with a very long hair, which I love. Even though I am the person who loves a whole lot of Rapunzel girls with very long hair, I am just telling you this fact. This Indian tradition life sucks like a sewage. I am telling you, my dear friends, because no person is understanding the value of creativity and innovation. And just because you scored high marks in schools or something, they say, oh, I'm genius, he was going to be a doctor. What fucking are they going to be? This outdated syllabus, scoring a high mark which is filled with a bloody outdated syllabus in an Indian system of fucking education. That is what I'm telling you. The fucking Indian system of education. What are they going to achieve? Tell me, my friends. They're going to achieve nothing. They are simply blinded by this old rotten ways of traditional culture. And they always give such sort of excuses, saying that all is part of life. What is going to help you? Then what is going to do is no one is going to ask about it. My dear friends, let me tell you, even though people got A in single CBSE exams or any exams in India, nobody is going to ask about it. Because some Indian parents don't understand that those syllabuses are outdated, those don't apply in today's world. How this is going to help them? Just because a pupil or your child got A+ or got seat in IIT or cracked some government exams to become an IAS officer, how this is going to help in real world? This has no logic at all. Because being myself as aspirant, I am sharing you this. How this is going to help in real world? Nothing. It is just a waste of money, waste of energy, and waste of time and everything in a useless education system in India. I'm especially telling you, because being myself as an person in India, I'm telling you this. Indian parents are simply wasting away their time in a fucking bloody outdated syllabus. I'm being honest with you guys. Don't get me wrong, I'm being honest with you. This is why I don't want to make friends with this sort of people anymore. Especially in India, I don't never want to make friends with Indian people again. Because of this sort of attitude, this sort of behavior, this stereotypical mindset filled with false-minded mentality. I refuse to be part of it. I refuse to make friends with these Indian people who are not worth of my life. And even when a person is trying to create something, they don't value it at all. All they know to do is fuck and criticize others. I am telling you guys, these Indian parents only know to criticize and make others' life a hell. I am telling you the fact. This is not at all a joke. My dear friend, you may think I am saying some bad words, you may think it's hurting, but I am telling you the real point. I am telling you the real life that has happened in my life. I am sharing this because I should not do this when I go to countries like Switzerland, Austria, once I crack that Indian Forest Service or some other. Okay. And whoever fail in this, I am very happy for them because I really know that the syllabus are outdated. We started looking into it a long time ago. And what I don't understand is my life is simply getting wasted by all this emotional dramas, that fucking Indian traditional culture, which means that fucking Indian traditional family system in an hypocritical Indian society. This is the problem I face in day-to-day life. This is one of the advice to make friends with Indian people, because they have this sort of attitude. Even if I want to make friends only with Switzerland, Austria, Netherlands, Monaco, and these countries, and not to India for sure. None of them should be Indian in terms of a personal life. Because let me tell you guys, those Indian people meant only for criticizing me, they don't give fucking importance about creativity. So I decided to take them out of my life. I decided to take this fucking Indian traditional family culture out of my life and throw it in the garbage, which is opposite to my house. Okay. And I'm honestly telling you guys, the reason I am cracking this Indian foreign language exam is not for this sake. Just get the passport and escape this Indian society culture, which I never want to see in life. Never ever again. Mine is better. And let me tell you, when you go to an interview, okay, in any countries, they will hire only a person who is talented, who has skills. They will never hire a person who has any grades or topped any of the Indian exam. I am telling you guys, you take this anywhere, they simply tear this off. There's no use. I am telling you guys, I am being honest with you, because being myself a citizen here, I am telling you, you take this Indian mark sheet or grades or degree to some country, what they do, the next moment they will tear this paper off. I am telling you guys, they will know that this is useless. Just because you got A+ in some of the Indian exam, that doesn't mean your life is successful. It is completely a waste of time and a waste of money and waste of everything, to be frank. Because scoring a high mark in a bloody outdated syllabus which has no fucking grading value, isn't it? And I really want to question this Indian parents. Being myself as a citizen of India, I want to question the Indian parents who have a hypocritical attitude towards their children. How did you think that your child scores A+, okay? Just because your child scores A+ and gets seat in IIT, then after that gets successful in government job, okay? How does this is going to help? This will not do nothing. It is simply a waste of time, and all that updated exam mark that is going to show is just a piece of paper. It has no fucking value at all. Even if I cracked also, I know this is completely not worth of my life. This is they are doing just for the sake. I am telling you guys, myself as a citizen of India and as an aspirant for Indian Foreign Service, which myself, who is an aspirant for Indian Foreign Service, is going to have an official and diplomatic passport in my hand. It is myself who is going to have that kind of work, but I am telling you, this Indian system of education and the degree that they give has no value at all. It's just a waste of paper. I am telling you. And once again, you would have got to know that how this Indian traditional family culture sucks like a sewage. Okay. And what I don't understand is that my entire life is being wasted in this. I'm being honest with you guys. Many Indian parents, they always try to act like when there is nothing like that. They are bloody hypocrites who always try to hide their problem and pretend like they didn't do anything in their life. I can see their lives right in front of my eyes. I can see them there. Myself as a citizen, I'm telling you, I can straightly tell they are lying. Because I will never accept this sort of behavior. And the next moment, whoever says I cracked engineer or got government job, please don't tell that in my ears. I just close it off. I refuse to listen to that. Because this is not how Indians should prosper. This is not how India works. Let me tell you guys, even if you take any education system, okay, even if you take the best education system, the countries are Switzerland, Finland, Austria, all these countries have the best education system. And even if Austria, you take, like it's my favorite country, even when the Austrian government wants to change the education system better like Finland, it will happen in the next moment itself. That Austria, Switzerland will become an unimaginable flying color in the country. Whereas India is nowhere on the list. And honestly, as a citizen of India, you type and see best education system in the world, India is nowhere on the list. Because of this outdated syllabus, India is nowhere on the list. And the mentality of this Indian society is that education should be only for privileged classes. These are the problems India has been facing for many decades. This is why India comes under the unemployment rank. If you take unemployment, India always comes on the list. In that, India is always on the list. I am being honest with you guys, I am not joking with you. Myself as a citizen of India, I am telling you, India is always on the list of unemployment because of this bloody outdated curriculum and that educational system of coaching classes. They do all that money minting activities, do as a marketing. No bloody idiots in that Indian coaching institute talks about creativity. I am honest. I am not joking with you. And another example is that even if our government, which means even if the government of India brings some initiatives, there are some idiots who criticize it. I am telling you guys, such a careless attitude. And I never expected Indian people are such careless. And Indian parents are the only thing who are choosing careers for their child without even knowing the fact. Even the parents don't know that all these levels are fucking outdated. How could you expect a child, or how could you expect your child to read the fucking bloody outdated syllabus which doesn't apply in real world today? For example, when it comes to technology, today the world has went to the innovation and creation. Policies have been changing. Indians are living in the past. This is why India education system is nowhere in the list. And honestly, this is not at all a joke. Hope you can understand me. But still, what I am saying is that myself as an aspirant for Indian Foreign Service is going to have a real dramatic one-month order. I don't want to spend my life living in India with all these hypocritical idiots who don't give a fucking importance about others, who are only bothered only about money, becoming engineer or doctor, getting jobs in government exams. This is the 3 reasons I never want to settle in India again in my life. Once I crack that Indian Foreign Service, I will be out of this place forever. I will go to Switzerland, I will go to Austria, live my entire life there itself. Because I am tired of all this hypocritical attitude of this Indian traditional society who don't care about others, who are selfish, who have a judgmental attitude without even getting to know a person. Based on this caste, all these hypocritical things where a person don't feel comfortable, isn't it? So this is one of the reasons I am telling you guys, this Indian traditional family life sucks. And one of the things that is bloody interference in youngsters' life. I want to tell you, myself as a citizen of India, who are these people who go and interfere in their life? What did these people have a right to interfere in their life? Who gave it this right? I am questioning those Indian parents who have this attitude. Who gave you this right to interfere in someone's life? Tell me. Because do you know what the answer they will say? They're all my Indians are all my brothers and sisters. Don't give that fucking answer. Don't give that bullshit answer. That is not the answer I need. Why do you have that interference? Because you know what they say, it's all problem. No one asks you a problem. Don't give me all that answer. Don't give me all the excuses. And the moment you say that, the Indian child will leave the class for sure. Because of this sort of mentality, because of this sort of peer pressuring, and putting them to the child which they don't want, and asking them to read which is no longer in use. I am telling you guys, in this Indian education system, today the computer have developed to Windows 12, 13, so on. So many technologies are going to come up. And these Indians, what they do, read that fucking outdated, that has syllabus in computers. I'm telling you, Windows 7. Today Windows 7 is not, is already outdated. C++, C, all DBM, database management, all these are outdated today. How could you expect a child to read that thing? Then how do you say that he's a genius? You really think that Indian parents judge that Indian children are smart because of the fucking bloody outdated? Tell me guys, I'm being honest with you. This is not a criticizing thing. I'm telling the real fact where this is happening in India only. As right, I can see in front of my eyes. This has nothing joke. I'm being honest with you guys. Because why I'm sharing this should not ever happen again in my life. That is why I made this video. Hope you can understand. From this, what I said, I refuse to let these Indian parents come in my life, or not this Indian traditional culture come in my life, who are simply money-minded. They are like a fucking gold diggers. I refuse to come in my life. I refuse to live in my life. I will come and say, you haven't got here, please get out of my life. Myself as well, a whole lot of girls, you Indian traditional family, get the fuck out of my life. You don't have place in my life. These Indian traditional parents have no one to tell me what I have to do. And this Indian traditional society are no one to me to tell what I should do. They should mind only the fucking business. I never asked any of your suggestion. Isn't it? This is one of the reasons I am telling this Indian traditional family culture sucks like a sewage. Okay. And even though I share this, even though this video is lengthy, I am telling you the very, very important things that one has to understand, that how this Indian system of education and this outdated syllabus is no valuable in real life. And in the family culture, these hypocritic people in that atmosphere will readily go into different youngsters' life who thinks that they know everything. They don't have a zero knowledge about it. They're always having that attitude, whatever say I'm right. With this sort of attitude, India will surely not work. With this sort of attitude, with this sort of expectation, with this sort of mentality that education should be given only to the privileged classes, India will surely not prosper. As a citizen of India, I'm telling you guys, as an aspirant for Indian Foreign Service, going to have official and diplomatic passport holder, I am telling you this. With this sort of attitude and this mentality, India will never ever prosper. It means, no, I'm not saying about India, the people of India will never prosper, I'm telling you. That is the point I have noted. I'm not saying the whole country, I'm saying that Indian people will never prosper in life. Hope you can understand me. I will meet you in the next video. And sorry for the inconvenience if I have caused. Because you have to understand, guys, how this life doesn't bring happiness. How this sort of Indian traditional family culture ruin only their lives. Okay? Hope you can understand. I'll meet you in the next video.